What's up, guys? My name is Adam. I've been a wholesaler for the last 7 years, and today I wanted to give you guys a quick demo of the Smarter Contact and share our features and functionality. So guys, I am super excited to share it with you. I've been building this app myself for several years now and perfected it to where it's at today. And what's most exciting is the wholesalers and the investors around the country that are completely crushing it using text messaging. So with that said, I would really want to introduce this to you guys, give this video a good look and see how it can affect your business. And if you guys don't completely crush it, we offer a 7-day guarantee. There's no commitments. You can check it out, but I'm pretty convinced after this demo that you'll find this extremely valuable. So let's get right into it. This is the software. I'm going to head straight into our page here and show you guys the way it works. So we've got a display, and one thing that was really important to me when I built this platform was the usability and the functionality. There's so many apps out there that maybe have some good feedback, they give you some good data, but they really lack on the design and more so the user interface and making it simple and easy. So that was really my thinking building this application. We have here this display and shows you all the different conversations you have with owners of properties. These are all people that own a piece of property. And I'm going to show you guys an example of a conversation. So for example, Jim, we sent him a customized text message, and this is text merged that sends a unique text specifically to this person only. And each person gets a unique number. So we sent him a message that said, "Hey Jim, I saw your property at Oregon Avenue. Is it yours? And I'm interested in buying it." And then he's got to reply back, and we can send a text message right back to Jim. He can reply back here if he wants and just carry on a conversation. So here we've got all different things to track, and it's so important to track your deals. So you have a CRM built into it. You can track your sellers or even your buyers here, but it has a grading system, low, medium, high, nurture, which is the default. Within the settings, and I'll go over this later, you can actually change it to any designation you want. So if you want to add, like change it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or dead deal, cold, hot, whatever you're naming you'd want. We've got a way to star the deal to make it, another way to flag it. We have integrations with all the biggest providers here that make it just simple for you to transact and simple for you to go from deal to deal. So for example, Google Street View, click it and you're there. Zillow, boom, API integration right there, pulls it right away from Zillow. And if you want to go dive into the property, you've got the property address right here, and you can do some more research. And you can custom edit it. So let's say the properties, they give you some different information. You can actually edit that and any other information that's relevant, email address, anything else that you want to pop in there. You can create some notes. So let's say you talk to Jim. And very simple. You've also got Podio integration as well, which is really helpful. So that's a quick overview of the way it works and the functionality. One of the big pieces to it is if we've got it spread out by campaign, so you can run different campaigns. So let's say you're sending a probate campaign, you've got it segregated out. So you have different views based on what you sent out. Here in your inbox, it just shows you everything. But going back to what I said earlier about the functionality, I'm going to show you guys some of the really, really cool features that make it very simple and extremely quick to communicate. So one thing is, instead of going into every conversation and typing and having a message, it's time. It just uses up a lot of time. So we found that it's a lot more effective to have a quick chat here. So let's say we have a couple different sellers. We can engage a few different people at a time and quickly type and send them something. Okay, sounds good. Let us know. Or I guess that would be relevant here, but whatever the message is, talk soon or anything like that. Another really cool feature we found that's helpful for our users is macros, and these are canned responses. I'll get into these here in this screen. But let's say you have the same typical responses. This is really common for a lot of wholesalers, is you can craft a canned response that sends out the same message every time. So let's say he asked you, how did you find my number? Boom. So you don't have to type it each time. You just quickly send it, and as many as you want, you can add it in there, just really for quick efficiency. So that's another cool tool that we have. You can grade right here from the screen. So this is just a main overview screen. You can grade right here from the screen or star it. We have folders as well. We found this is really effective especially for cash buyers. So let's say you're trying to market a property. You've got, let's say, 412 Timber Lane. You can drag and drop these conversations into a folder. So let's just pretend this was a conversation you wanted to track. You can actually export it directly into here, and it'll be saved for you to filter through later. Now, there you go. You've got that view. And let's say you wanted to send a quick message to these specific people. You can quickly send them all a customized text message that goes to all these people here. So just another really cool feature to show the functionality. Another very high-level feature, and this is offered in the Elite package, is a multi-user account. This is extremely effective for the high-level investors that have more than one agent. So if you have, let's say, a disposition team, an acquisition team, you can segregate the accounts here based on their usage. So another really cool way to track your data. So search functionality is extremely effective. You can search by name, like Jim. You could search by the conversation, and you could really search by anything you want. It's another way to track into your leads. Another cool feature we built, and this is really effective as well, is the follow-up tools. Guys, I promise you this is going to be the winner here, because what we found is follow-up is really the key. It really makes a huge difference. So when you effectively follow up, it makes a massive difference in your close rate. So let's say, for example, Jim asked you to follow up with him on the 20th. You just go to the follow-up screen, and Jim's conversation, say Jim. Should be there. For some reason, it's not showing on this specific conversation, but let's try somebody else here. Okay, normally it pops up right here. It should be a small user bug. We'll have that fixed overnight. But normally the conversation will pop right up, and you can go directly to it. So sorry guys, in that small technical thing, we'll get that fixed overnight here. But you'll see the follow-ups directly on here. So it's just easy to follow up with your sellers and your conversations. And then we also have a daily view as well. So also another cool feature of the software. Now I'm going to run you guys on how to actually upload a list, and this is pretty cool, and show you guys the technicalities of it. List here. All right, so we're going to drag and drop it, and we're going to highlight and name the headers. And this is super important that we name all of the headers so it remembers the phone numbers. I created some templates as well, so if you use the same size file every time, instead of having to go through this and rename your headers, you can create templates as well to make it easy. Apply. Okay, and half the battle is done. Now you get into campaigns. You can either create a new campaign or edit a campaign. We'll just create a new one here. Okay, select the list that you want to use. Now, selecting the message, you can craft any message you want here in the Create Message screen. But here's some examples of messages that we've crafted. So let's say this is an absentee owner, you can do that. You can schedule it, and also really effective. So let's say you have a batch of conversations or texts that want to go out tomorrow. We give you that functionality to do that. So anytime and anytime you want to send it out, you can do that. Another really cool feature is the text batching. So you can send them out in batches. So let's say you have a list of 1,000 people and you want to send 100 every hour. We give you that ability to do that. So send these once, no, 100 every 1 hour, or 100, or say 50 every day, whatever your specifications are there. So we give you that there, and send campaign, you can just send it, and boom. So fairly simple, and that's just the overall. Now getting into the reporting, we have some reporting that shows the metrics of the campaigns that you sent. So you can check by everything that was sent today, this month, some overall metrics. We're actually adding to this now. We're adding some additional statistics. So you'll see a lot of this improved here in a couple of weeks. By the time most of you guys watch this, a lot of this will be overhauled completely with even more metrics to look at. Let's see. There's some settings. We have some abilities to edit your grading, which I mentioned before. You can add some additional grades. Change the way the defaults are set to low, but you can change it to anything you want. There's some additional things there. Suppression, this is also a really cool feature. So if any of these people respond with the following text messages, you can add them to a list that suppresses the phone number, and you will no longer be able to send them an outgoing message. So just a really cool way to effectively not communicate with people that you don't want to be communicating with. Phone setup. Here you have a list of all the phone numbers that you have, and this is the meat of it, is you have the ability to communicate with anybody from a local area code. So in my market, Tampa Bay, our area code is 813. All I do is type in 813 and it shows me all of the available numbers. I can purchase any of these at a cost of $1. So it's all available there for you. You can type in any area code in America if I want. And it gives me all it's available, and I can easily just purchase it and add it to my list. The way the software works is it actually changes phone numbers every 200 texts. So you're allowed 200 text messages per day from each one of these numbers, and then it automatically moves to the next one, and the next one, and the next one in that order. So that's just a high-level overview of the way it works. We have API with Podio. So we have a Podio integration, and we're also adding some additional CRMs right now. And that is pretty much it, guys. I really hope that demo was informative for you and show you how powerful this software is. We literally have investors around the country that are absolutely crushing it right now using it. So right now we offer a 7-day free trial, completely risk-free. If you don't absolutely love it, you get your money back, and you just get an opportunity to check it out. So guys, I highly encourage you to give us a shot here. Check it out with us for 7 days. And if you don't absolutely love it, you have no risk to you. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys continue to crush it. Take care.